What's going on, guys? Matt here with Matt's Crypto. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. I wanted to try something a little bit different today. I wanted to do a tier maker list ranking cryptocurrencies, and unfortunately this is really hard to do because there are thousands, if not tens of thousands, of cryptocurrencies out there right now, and I just can't possibly know all of them. I know maybe 25 well enough to even speak on, and maybe the names of 100 total. So this list is going to be a little tough, but I've put together a bunch of cryptocurrencies, and there's a bunch in here that I actually don't even really know, but we're going to go through the ones that I do know pretty well and make my tier list based on my opinion. So if you're completely new to cryptocurrency, make sure you hit subscribe on the channel, leave a like on the video if you enjoy it. If you are not new to cryptocurrency, I want to hear your comments down below, letting me know what you guys think about this list, which ones you agree with, which ones you don't agree with, and how you'd form your list, which is your top tier cryptos. Leave it in the comments down below. The top crypto you love and the worst crypto you hate. I want to see your comments down below. All right, we're starting it off here with a pretty big one, Ethereum. This one to me is a no-brainer. I have a significant amount of Ethereum. If you haven't seen my other videos, I have about 25 Ethereum right now that's earning interest in Celsius. Go get your Celsius promo code down below if you guys want to earn interest on your crypto. Definitely check that out. But Ethereum to me is an obvious HODL tier. It's top tier. It's easily going to be the biggest crypto in the entire cryptocurrency market, in my opinion. There's just so many things running on the Ethereum platform that the network effect of Ethereum, I don't know how you destroy it at this point. It's pretty much God tier. If I had to pick the God tier coins, it's one of the two God tier coins. You could probably guess the other one is Bitcoin. We're going to put that up there as well. You guys know I love Bitcoin. My largest holding is still in Bitcoin, hodling for life for sure. There is no way I will ever sell all of my Bitcoin no matter what happens. Even if it goes to $1 million, there will be at least one full Bitcoin that I hold at all times. So those two are obviously top tier. The next one here, this is Mana. This is Decentraland. It's a gaming type altcoin, much smaller market cap, currently trading at around 70 cents with a market cap of just over $1 billion. And you guessed it, it's running on the Ethereum network. But you can see here, it's come off its price quite a bit. I owned a good amount of Mana for a while, but I've since sold it because I wanted to not ride that shit all the way down. To me, this one, I can't even say I have it on my portfolio. I did have a little bag of it for a while, and I do believe it is a good coin. I do, you know what, I'm back and forth on it between my portfolio or not. I don't currently hold it, but I want to say that I'm going to have it on my portfolio. You know what, we should change this to portfolio worthy. Next up is Binance Coin. Now, I initially only bought Binance Coin to pay the fees for my Binance transactions, because if you don't know, you get a 25% discount for using Binance coins to pay fees on Binance when you trade crypto on the platform. However, I've since realized that the Binance Coin, the Binance Smart Chain, is quite a big deal. It's just over $300 a coin right now, and it is a pretty significant market cap of $54 billion, fourth overall on coin market cap right now. Binance Coin, to me, it does have a pretty small supply of 168 million. The only thing I really don't like about Binance Coin is it's pretty highly centralized. It's controlled by Binance, obviously, and for that reason, I don't like it as much as I would if it was fully decentralized, but it is a pretty important coin at this point. I do think by the end of this bull run, it could be over $1,000 per coin, which is pretty substantial. I feel like actually holding a little bit of Binance coins worthy, so I'm going to put it in portfolio worthy instead of little bag. Next up on the list, we have Dash, and to be honest with you, it's ranked 55, and that's pretty much where I feel it should be. I don't know enough about it. It's not even a top 50 to me. It's got a 1.6 billion market cap, $160. Much like other altcoins, it's pretty low on its 1 year price point right now. There's only 10 million of these in circulating supply, about half of the total circulating supply, max supply of 18 million, so just below Bitcoin's max supply. I don't know enough about Dash to really rate it, so I'm going to put on don't know, don't care, because I haven't even looked into it and I don't really care to. So unless you guys love Dash, leave me a comment down below. For now, it's going to sit in the sidelines. Next up, we got Bitcoin Cash. I'm going to be honest with you, I still don't know the purpose of Bitcoin Cash. I assume by the name of it that it's supposed to be a easier to use form of the currency than Bitcoin itself, and it's got a much smaller price, obviously. Because of that reason, you got Bitcoin Cash, but I don't think Bitcoin Cash is even necessarily associated with Bitcoin. I mean, look at it. It's on this Binance Smart Chain, right? It's not really part of Bitcoin. It's kind of its own thing. It is ranked relatively high. It's number 12 right now, $536 a coin, $10 billion market cap. So it is a pretty substantial coin. It's one of the bigger coins out there, but I have no use for it. I don't care enough to even put it. I wouldn't even put it in a shit coin because I believe it's got more value than it wouldn't be a top 10 coin or near top 10 coin if it was purely a shit coin. But again, I just don't see the use for it. I don't even understand and or care to look into it enough. So to me, it's a don't know, don't care. Next up is XRP. This one could be very polarizing. Some people love XRP, some people hate XRP. Personally, I have been on the negative side of it so far. There's a lot of controversy with the founder and the way that unfolded. There's controversy around the fact that it's pretty centralized. On the flip side, it is definitely getting a lot of adoption from multi-international banks being transferred, using it as a transfer protocol. So for me, I feel like it's a pure YOLO shitcoin, but I will give it a little bag. There's a chance. I actually did own XRP back in 2016. It's one of the first cryptos I ever bought. Some guy told me, he's like, yo, Ripple, you got to buy into Ripple. It's going to be a big deal. I bought a little of it. I don't even know what a price I bought it at. Very, very low compared to where it is now. But I have since sold that a while ago, and I haven't bought back. Considering buying back at some point, because there's a lot of good things, a lot of people that I follow talking about it that are in good and positive ways. But to me, this is no better than a little bag. I would not put it in the main portfolio at any point, and I could honestly see it being a pure YOLO shitcoin. So there's that. Next up, we got Cardano Ada. Arguably one of the best communities in all of crypto right now. To me, this one is not a hodl tier, it's a must-have. I still think Cardano is too early to really consider it a GOAT hodl tier. I'm purely trading it right now. I'll probably hold on to a good amount of the Cardano I have. It's my third largest holding, and you can see based on my ratings here, that's pretty accurate. But I'm not attached enough to it to not sell it. If this thing hits $8 to $10 this market cycle, believe me, I'm selling pretty much all of my Cardano. Even though I have it staked right now, I would unstake it and then sell it. I do think there are a lot of really good things about Cardano, specifically with staking. I found that it's like a lot of the things that I worry about with staking other things like Ethereum potentially just don't have that issue with Cardano. I really like the way that the staking works, but it still doesn't have smart contracts. It still hasn't hit its mainnet yet. That's supposed to happen this year. So there's a lot of things that aren't anywhere near on par with even Bitcoin or Ethereum yet. So for that reason, I have it in a must-have, but not a hodl tier. Next up, we got the Doge coin. This one, I'm going to be honest with you, I could easily put it in pure YOLO shitcoin. I really could. It is a meme coin. It is the meme coin. I have like $50 worth of Doge in there, or maybe $100 worth of Doge. So I have to put it in little bag, but it's not even a YOLO shitcoin to me at this point. The price of it is so high already. But okay, it's number 8. It was number 3 or 4 at one point, but now it's number 8. This thing's 20 cents. I don't see this ever getting much higher than $1. I do think it'll hit $1 at near its peak, but I don't think it's ever getting higher than that. Look at this, right? 5x a market cap of 26 billion is 100 billion. I just don't see how the amount of printing of Doge every single day, the amount of mining and minting of Doge every single day, it can keep up with those high prices. I just don't see how that happens. So maybe you throw a little bag on it, but that's about it. Next up, we got Engine Coin, which is another gaming play, which if you guys know me, my background, I have been in gaming for a long time. I started YouTube as a gamer. So for me, these Engine and Mana type coins, Decentraland type coins, have a little bit of a special zing to them. I did own Engine Coin as well with Mana, except I sold it at the same time just because I was worried things were going to continue to drop, and I just didn't think it was the most important thing to have. I do think it's portfolio worthy. It's a main portfolio worthy, a smaller position on my portfolio. I do think these have a lot of potential, but again, these are much smaller altcoins. If you look at the market cap on it right now, it is probably not even top 50, maybe even top 100. It's number 68, right around there. It is on the Ethereum network, which I like. But again, the market cap's $1 billion right now. It's not that big yet, and I think for that reason, it's got a lot of potential, and it should be in your portfolio, but also limit your risk on this one because it could drop you could lose 90% of what you put on these kind of coins. So there's that. Next up, we got Polkadot. To me, Polkadot's a little bag. Haven't heard anything relevant about Polkadot in quite a while. I know that it has some potential. I know that it is a potential alternative to Ethereum, but I personally prefer Cardano. I think the community around Cardano is much better, and I've seen a lot more positive news, and I've actually been able to use Cardano in ways that I think are really beneficial. So Polkadot to me is maybe you throw a little bag on it. It's one of those you could play with for fun. You could put it in your portfolio if you believe in it more than Cardano or Ethereum, or if you want to have a hedge against one of those two. But personally, I'm not a big fan of Polkadot. I haven't really had much interest in it at any point. Next up, we got Litecoin. Litecoin is literally the shitty alternative. It's the bootstrapped version of Bitcoin. It's the bootleg version of Bitcoin. If you guys have had an iPhone for a long time, back in the day, and it might still be a thing, the free version of a paid app, like a good paid app, the free version of it was always like utility app light. Like the light version of it was always the free version of it. And for me, that negative connotation has always carried perfectly with Litecoin. It is the baby back free version of Bitcoin. So for that reason, I'm just going to I'll put it in little bag, because I guess realistically, it is still a top coin. It still has stood the test of time. It is not that different than Bitcoin in a lot of ways. So I could see you having a small amount of Litecoin, but personally, I don't own any Litecoin. Haven't for a while. I sold mine a while ago and don't plan on buying it ever again. It's underperformed Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano. It's basically underperformed most of these coins on this list already. So for me, it's definitely down there. Next up, we got US dollar coin. This is a stable coin. It's hard to really rate this, but I do think if I were to pick a stable coin that I'd prefer, the US dollar coin is one of the ones I believe that's most trustworthy. It is a Coinbase backed coin, and for that reason, because Coinbase is so big and I really like Coinbase, I believe in their company. They're now public. There's a lot of reasons for me to like the US dollar coin. So to me, if you're going to hold a stable coin, it's one of the ones that I would hold in my portfolio if you're going to hold one. Next up, we got Chainlink. I think Chainlink is something you should definitely have in your portfolio, maybe even a must-have. In fact, I would say it is a must-have. It's one of the staple coins I think you should have in a portfolio. Even if you have a small amount of it, it's one of the ones I still think's got a lot of room to run. It's got a lot of utility. It's got a lot of good things going for it. So I'm going to put it in the must-have section. Next up, we got the Crypto.com coin. I had to put this one here because to me, it's just like, dude, why? Why is it? Why would you, unless, okay, I could see why. If you are on crypto.com and you have assets there, using the coin can get you more benefits. It's a rewards program. But to me, this is not the point of crypto. Like it defeats the point of having a cryptocurrency, because one of the main pillars of crypto is the decentralization of the coins. And crypto.com is fully centralized. It is a rewards program, no different, in my opinion, than something like Target or Walmart or whatever other shopping place you'd use, like Zappos or Costco or whatever. It's a rewards program for the customers, and it doesn't feel to me like the future of crypto or future of finance in any way, shape, or form. So I'm putting it down there. The last coin I want to put on here is Luna, because it's one of the other coins I actually own and actually know a good amount about. In using the Terra station, I believe it is one of the easier things to use. It's made more sense. It's got a lot of functionality already, and it's still relatively small. If we go to Luna Terra, it's currently number 24 with just under a $4 billion market cap. I do believe that this is a crypto that is pretty good. I've used it a good amount, and I can tell compared to other ones that I've used and worked with, the fees are pretty reasonable. It works with its own US Terra, which is its stable coin. You can stake it. You can get airdrop rewards and other coins right now with Terra. It's pretty good. I'm going to be honest, it's pretty good. I definitely think this is one of them that is either a must-have or portfolio worthy. Based on what I've seen so far, I like it better than these coins currently, so I'm going to put it in the must-have tier. Now, for the rest of these coins, for the most part here, I don't know enough about any of them to say anything. I could put a lot of them in pure YOLO shitcoin, and I feel like I really should have put one of these in a pure YOLO shitcoin. So I want you guys to decide which of these coins, or which coin period, deserves to be in the pure YOLO shitcoin section, because I didn't put any in there personally. One other coin that I didn't actually get on here is Polygon or Matic. I believe that's also in a must-have situation. It is largely a solution to the Ethereum scaling problem and all the gas fee problems right now. I expect Ethereum will fix those scaling issues, but at the moment, Polygon has been one of the best performing coins this year. I do believe it has a lot of utility. You can stake it. I believe in the coin, and it's probably one of my other must-haves. There's my mini tier list based on the coins that I actually know and can speak on. Let me know your opinion in the comments down below. Make sure you smack a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys all next time. Have a great day.